What is up, beauties? This is your girl Aminah, back with Simple Beauty, and today I am here just to drop a few gems on wash and go methods. Okay, so let's get right into this. So it is more so your styling method, how you want to style your wash and go. Okay, so I want to first say hello to all my new beauties. Go ahead and click into so that way you're getting in on this wash and go series. Okay, so let's jump right into this. To all my beauties who have been here, we are rolling this out, y'all. So methods in which you can use in your wash and go. Okay, so there are three main ones. It's a Reiki method, the shingling method, and as well as prayer hands. I have another one that I want to discuss with you, but we'll talk about that last. So the Reiki method, you will use your fingers. So more so, you will use your hands as a rake formation. Okay, form your hand like a rake and actually bring it through your hair. Okay, in this process too, I will tell you, most people do the Reiki method when they are washing their hair, when they want to detangle their hair. So I find myself actually raking my hair now more often than none, versus using my brush. Okay, so I actually rake my hair now when I want to detangle my hair as well. I find out that when you rake your hair, you have less hair fall, you have less shedding of your hair. Okay, so using your hands can be key sometimes. Okay, so we have these tools and they're right here with us. Okay, so you can use your fingers to rake through your hair. Now understand that when you use the rake method in your hair, that you are forming more of a clumped curl feel. Okay, that will be more so your end result. Okay, as well as prayer hands. So when you are doing prayer hands, you are doing a more so downward motion as well, but you are forming your hands to come together and prayer motion, and it forms more of a clump curl as well. Okay, so that is what you will get. Now with the shingling method, you are focusing on those single strands, smaller portions of hair, right? It's not it's not clumps of hair, but you're focusing on smaller portions of hair, and you're actually taking that smaller portion and you're pulling it down, or you are forming it with your finger. So you can actually coach your hair with your finger to spiral down for you. Okay, so these are all different methods that you can use in order to get a nice defined wash and go. Okay, so another one will be using your brush. Okay, so I have a Felicia Leatherwood brush here with me, as well as I have a 3 row comb that I use. Okay, so these are things that you can use, and I'll put them on the screen so that way you can see, as well as you've been seeing the methods at the bottom of my screen too. So you can use tools such as brushes and combs as well to get a good formation of your curls. Okay, so with the brush, you can take small portions of your hair, again, not necessarily as small as the shingling method, but you can section your hair off into smaller portions, take your brush and run it through your hair and just let your hair fall. Okay, which you'll get more of a clump feel as well. So you'll do the same thing you do with the brush, you will do with your comb as well. So these are all ways you can get a nice defined wash and go, helping your hair go into formation for you, helping your hair, just coaching those curls. Okay, so understand, I may cut a video. Well, here's the thing, before I go, I will tell you this: the more you do a hairstyle, I don't necessarily have to do a separate video from this, the more you do a hairstyle, you are actually teaching your hair how to act and how to behave. Okay, the same way with how we wash and condition our hair. With a routine, your hair learns to behave properly. Okay, so an example I want to give y'all is, let me tell you something. When I was in high school, I used to have the bomb ponytails and the bomb wraps. Okay, and everybody used to always ask, Aminah, how did you get your hair like that? How did you get your hair to lay? Why is your wrap so smooth and silky and straight all the time? Why is your ponytail all smooth and silky and straight all the time, right? So with that being said, what was happening was I was actually teaching my hair how to behave. With repetition, my hair begins to behave. Okay, so because I was doing it often and doing it all of the time, my hair knew exactly what I wanted it to do. It was trained to do that. Okay, you can train your hair to behave how you want it to behave. Okay, so I have been doing wraps, I have been doing ponytails since middle school. Okay, so that was a very long time to be doing wraps and ponytails, from middle school all the way to high school. So by the time high school hit, people you know, people notice your hair more. The older you get, they'll start to notice your hair more than everything else, because now you are in full control of your hair, how you look, your whole presentation. Okay, so, but with that being said, you can train your hair to behave a certain way. Okay, so I was doing that for years, and my hair knew how to behave. Okay, it knew exactly what I wanted it to do. So when you see people with nice wash and goes, perm rod sets, when you see people with braid outs, that's because they have chosen a particular hairstyle that they do more often than others. And what has happened is their hair is trained to do exactly what they want it to do. Their hair understands that it wants to be braided down. It wants to be curled. It wants to be a wash and go. So when you start something off fresh, something new, understand that you have to train your hair to behave a certain way. So you might not have the best wash and go when you first start out. I will tell you this now. But I tell you, sis, that if you keep doing it, your hair will begin to understand what exactly you want it to do. Okay, same way with the braid out, a twist out, and perm rods and flexi rods and everything else. Your hair will do exactly that. So train your hair and you will have a good, lovely wash and go. So this went from methods to other methods. So understand that when you stick with a specific method for a great amount of time, and I'm not telling you to stick with just one, you can pick a couple, okay, and kind of just rotate through all of them to make your hair really understand what you want it to do, and it'll behave. It will behave for you. I'm telling you this now. I promise you, it's going to behave for you. But I just wanted to share that with you all, so that way you all have that information. And yeah, y'all, we are going to rock this thing out. Enjoy your wash and goes, okay, because I'm enjoying mine always. Okay, so pick out your method. Is it the prayer hands, the rake? Is it your comb? Is it your brush? What method works for you? Pick that out and go with it. And you might want to just try to go through all types of wash and go methods, so that way you can understand how each one kind of works on your hair, and just figure out which one your hair like the most. Okay, so that is all I have for you all today, beauties. You all have a blessed and wonderful, beautiful day, and I thank you for rocking with me today and being here with me. And beauty, if you are here with me and you are new, go ahead and click in, so that way you're getting my content on the regular basis. And make sure y'all share, like, and subscribe, so that way my content is getting out there and helping other beauties. Okay, we want to help each other. But I will catch you all later, and I love you all. Bye bye.